This
Regarding
conference will
myself, I
now
have
be
really
recorded.
hi all. This is Ajay. I'm the trainer for SAP HCM and SuccessFactors. Regarding myself, I have nearly 17 years of experience. Apart from that, I have experience into SAP 9 years, and also from last 2 years, I'm working on SuccessFactors also, and also I'm giving the online training from this institute from last 9 years. Okay, so this institute also provide you that various courses, that is, Max online trainings, that is, SAP. I know that I am from the SAP side, so I know from last 9 years. So this is also one of the institute where I am working. So they also provide you SAP HCM training, success factor, and not only this, and SAP other modules also, including SD, MM, FICO, and other modules also, including ABAP, ABAP also, right? So this is my small introduction, and we will start the demo here. So, Mr. Vamshi, please give me your brief introduction about what do you know about SAP and what are the ERPs you know, please.
Yeah, hi, myself. I'm Krishna Vamsi. I'm from Nellore. So earlier I'm working as a network engineer. This is a new I'm learning SAP. So I have very basic knowledge on SAP, which my friend is teaching.
So you can add your microphones. Please take your microphones. So I'm not getting your voice fully. Something is disturbing.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, now you can speak.
I am Krishna Vamsi. I'm from Nellore. So I was working as a network engineer earlier. Now I'm planning to change to SAP. So this is the first class I'm listening about SAP. That's all about.
Okay, Vamshi. Okay, thank you. So Uday, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, Ajay. Yeah. So I have got 20 years of experience. I am a HR professional, right? And I have implemented success factors in my company. I have been a business user. Okay, so I led the project of implementing through KPMG, and so that's and I'm also before that we also worked on SAP by design, right? If you know the tool, which is a shorter version of SAP. So I have been a end user or business user of that tool.
Okay.
Yeah, completely to core HR is my strength.
Okay, where are you working right now?
I'm working for a IT company in Bangalore, and I head the
Bangalore.
HR. Yeah.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So nice. Okay. Yeah, Vidya, please give me your small introduction.
Hi, Ajay and everyone. My name is Vidya. I'm currently working with Accenture, and the project is to do with the SAP HCM, that is SAP implementing. But prior to this, I was into HR operations for the entire career for about 8 to 9 years. So I'm trying to gain my experience in SAP implementation, though I have a payroll experience on SAP, but I would like to get a project SAP implementation experience. So probably I can get some insights from this demo class.
Okay, that's good. So you have experience into SAP also, right?
Yes, SAP payroll experience.
Okay. So what about time management?
Uh, Time management is including the SAP module. So TLM4. So we also take up TLM4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do have experience on the time target, success factors, and employee central.
Oh, that's great. Okay, what are you actually expecting from this demo?
I'm not sure. It says SAP HR demo, but I'm looking if you could take us through tables or any SPR or transactions, how to create features or how to customize the modules. If that is covered or not, I'm not sure. I just wanted to give it a try because this is a demo anyways.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So let us start the demo, small demo for this, that already SAP was started in the 1972. So I'm starting from scratch onwards. So if you have an idea, is also added advantage for you to understand the very simple. I think my voice is very clear for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So because I am not getting your voice properly, but anyhow, Vidya is spoken very well, though I can understand that. But Krishnavamshi's voice something break. So Murali Reddy again joined here. So Murali,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Murali, hi, how are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, good, good. Yeah, please give me brief introduction, and because I'm going to start the demo, so you just
Yeah,
joined here. Yes.
yeah. Good evening, everyone. This is Murli. As I was working as a HR recruiter in IndiHire right now,
Mm-hmm.
so some of my friends suggested me to learn SAP HCM. So I was
Okay.
looking forward. Yeah.
Yes, yes, that is very nice. Yeah. Yeah, regarding myself, I have, nearly 17 years of experience total. So apart from that, I have experience into SAP 9 years. And right
Mm-hmm.
now working on SuccessFactors also. And also I'm giving the online training from last, 9 years. It was started online training. Before that also, I given a training on, that classroom training also. So
Yeah.
now I'm giving online training from 2009 on 2012 onwards, and there were so many students are there across the globe. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
specialist in payroll. So which country payroll you need, you can get that payroll. So
Okay.
including your time management also. So
Mm-hmm.
there will be 4 to 5 members will be added from this institute also.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm also working from last 9 years with this institute, where this institute is providing SAP. From my side, I can say that SAP all modules, SDMM, etc. And
Mm-hmm.
yes, you can start the demo, small demo for you. So after the
Yeah.
demo, you can ask any question, right? Yes,
Yeah.
thank
Okay.
you. So let
Thank
us
you.
start the demo. Here I'm just coming from scratch. So you know that SAP. So SAP was started from 1972 onwards from the Wolford, Germany. That you know already. Even if you go googling, also it will show you the same information. But I am going to clear that all the doubts here. So why SAP is needed for organization? Right. Let us come to demo. Yes. So before going to SAP, so you need to understand what is ERP. So ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning, so which integrates all department functions across the organization into single system, right? So there are so many modules over there, but even though all the modules will be integrated, so that's why it is integrated software for which this ERP has its own standardized record keeping and permit to share the information across the organization, right? So this is small definition of ERP, right? So what are the advantages of these ERPs? So mainly these ERPs when started before 1972. So when it was started here, so it is server based. So server will be hosted in the on-premises servers. This is called on-premises. So nowadays the new product has come into market that is called your cloud system. The cloud is called as providing some server from somewhere. So that is different issue. But when coming to this SuccessFactors and SAP HCM or SAP products, so you are providing here on-premises servers. So before that, these ERPs were integrating all department functions across the organization, and that data will be stored in servers, right? Because these server that all ERPs are provided with the servers. So what are the advantage of these servers and also ERP? So it is single integrated software program, and you can maintain single database only, and also you can maintain that information can be shared and communicated across the organization, and you can also integrate other modules which are automatic, that is your customer relation management, supply chain management, orders fulfillment, billing, shipping, HR. So even I can also track that employees when the employees was attended office also. So that is also available here on this ERPs, right? So under umbrella of ERP, there are so many ERPs are there. Like this is SAP also one is largest vendor in the world. SAP, PeopleSoft, Arkle, BAN, JD Edwards, MFG Pro, Lawson, Arian, and Microsoft Industry also recently introduced that Microsoft Dynamics ERP. Right? There are 70 ERPs are there. So whenever coming to the market share of ERPs, so already 60 to 65% already occupied this SAP, right? So in remaining 35%, you know that main competitor for us, SAP app, and PeopleSoft, JD Edwards were also there, but now these two, PeopleSoft and Oracle were taken over or acquired by the Oracle also, Oracle itself. So other ERPs are also there in the market. But whenever coming to the SAP, SAP stands for Systems, Applications, Products and Data Processing. So which was started in the year 1972, right, from the Wolford, Germany. So this SAP is largest software vendor in the world. 60,000 customers in 177 countries, and there were 120 installations are there worldwide. And that SAP directly will not come to you that for any organization, any company. So in between you have they identify like partners, SAP partners. So these partners like nearly 1500 members are there, 1500 companies. So these 1500 companies like Wipro also is one of the partner of SAP, and Tech Mahindra. So many companies are there. So these companies are the partners, and these people even KPMG also, right? KPMG also one of the partner. So these people will go and explain the things. What is the benefit of implementation of SAP for that company? How it is occurrence of payroll and time management and other activities, and also pricing. So that is a activity taken by these partners. So whatever the SAP that suit is there, it is suited to the even nearly 25 industries, specific business solutions. Even it is suited for manufacturing, it is commercial, it is banking, treasury, supply chain management, anything. So it is suited for any company. So even for small scale industries or big industries also. So again, I'm repeating just now, that is brief history of SAP, which is started in 1972, and they started the 1973, that R1 system. They launched that. So what do you mean by R1? So after that, in 1979, they started, sorry, R2 system also. In the 1992 onwards, they started R3 system. So not only here, they started for whatever your traditional payroll and the traditional your time management. Also, they started additional new dimensions also, that is supply chain management, customer relation management, okay, and the ESS, MSS, employee self-service, manager self-service, e-recruitment, and training and event management also. These are the additional dimensions here. So whenever you discuss about this product, it is powerful tool, tightly integrated, highly flexible, and we are this kind, the Max Institute also provide you the new latest version for learning. So that is called, version name is ECC 6.0 plus EHP package 7.2 like that, the latest one. Okay, so we can also learn on this. So it will be provided to you up to 3 months. Okay, so I will explain what are the course contents and how we are going to completing this. So before going to that, you need to understand what is SAP R/3, right? So here R/3 stands for real-time three-tier system, which is client server. So it's client. So this server is being provided at the place of client only, right? So that you can implement for so many modules like FICO, financial, and cost accounting, asset management, project systems, and SD, sales and distribution, material management, project planning, and HR also. Earlier we said this is called HR, but now we are saying this SAP HCM, Human Capital Management. Clear? So what is R/3 actually? So R/3 stands for real-time three-tier system, where you can provide these servers like to maintain database server, application server, and the presentation servers. From the presentation servers, you can add your end users. So the connection will be given to end users to enter the data, the data entry job. But backend process totally with the SAP consultants also there. So how the information will be retrieved? So you can maintain database server, application server, and presentation server. Whatever the data is being entered in from the your presentation server, that application that will be storing in the database server. database server, right? So any third-party applications, anything required, you can also add in middle, that is application servers. So this is a just introduction of your R/3 system, because it is SAP R/3. So whenever you search in anywhere, so that is showing that SAP R/3 only. So R stands for real time and 3-tier system. Let us come to the what are the functional modules are there. One can divide these roles in functional roles and these technical roles also. So whenever coming to this financial FICO, financial accounting and controlling is FICO, material management, sales and distribution, production planning, project system, and human resource management or human capital management. These are the minimum modules are to be implemented in any company if they are going for SAP products. Okay, so you will becoming as a functional guys only. So whenever you want anything changes the backend process, so for that purpose you have this ready-made, technical persons are available for you. So these people also involved in the implementation, and they will support these technical people to the above all functional modules, all the people. Okay. So mainly they are the ABAPers, advanced business application programmers, and also we have the other technical also there, EP consultants, enterprise portal consultants, where they can provide this access for the ESMSs also. So basis consultants also there for giving the security, authorizations, limitations. I said already you can see the any information at any time. So that also not appropriate. Ultimately that your senior people or your head of the department or your vice president and president and CEO, yes, they have the access. So they can see that any information at any time, any department wise information. But whenever coming to people who are working with the respective department, they can able to view their department information only. So there is no need to see the sales department information by the HR people. And sales people cannot see the what is, how many people are working in the department, in a company, that HR department and production levels and your material management levels. So these are different levels. So these basis people give you authorizations limitations to the respected users. Okay, there are yes users, super users also there, and end users also there, right? I think it's clear. So why SAP is needed for organization? So why actually SAP, for implementation in the companies? Because we are going to implementing not for only single company, we are going to implementing this is more than one company. Okay, when you are going to implementing this more than one country, not company, one country. So if you're implementing this in India, US, UK, Canada, Australia, so their statutory provisions, their tax provisions are different from the country to country, and also legal entities also, and statutory provisions also vary from the state to state and country to country. So that's why we are going to giving this, you're implementing that multiple statutory provisions for multiple countries, right? So that's why that SAP is very good having the features here. And whenever you're going to implementing more than one country, definitely the language also different. So you can also go for implementation of multiple language system. And whenever you are going to implementing more than one country, definitely you need the different currency. So Indian currency, the INR, and that is US country, that is US dollar, and if it is UK, it is UK pound. Okay, Australia dollar, Canada dollar. So that you can go to implement that financial side also, for which you can maintain different financial year variants. And this product is supported for any type of industry, the global implementation, which is having the scalability, modularity, best practices, right? So highest payable software this is for the employees. So it is, I said already, this integrated software. ERP is itself, it's integrated software. So now when coming to that within the module also, for example, if you take SAP HR or HCM module, which is integrated with the personal management, information system, personal development, organization management, time management, payroll, and other benefits also. So with the other modules also, let us see that financial modules and employee self-service, logistics, material management, sales and distribution can also be integrated with the SAP HR, HCM, so that you can easily take that attendance, number of days of the employees, number of hours of the employees while running the payroll. So once you maintain the data in one area, so you no need to maintain. So that's why single data entry. So single database. So once I maintain this address, for example, I recruited one person here. See that Ajay is working in HR department, so HR manager. So I can give that number. So that is unique number to the employee, that is employee ID. If I put on PA30, that is where you can maintain master data. So I can able to view his information, some extent information, not fully, right? So for which that SAP has provided you info type management. So info type is a screen, right? That is very good facilitate to enter the data, store the data for the specific period also, right? So when coming to the roles are there, so how many roles are there here? So I already explained you there are functional guys and also technical guys. So what is differentiation functional and this technical, right? So let us see, first of all, discuss about this technical guys. Technical guys will go for the customization. They call developers. They will go for the conversion of screens, change of interfaces, generating of forms, generating of reports, and enhancement of the screens. So these people will help you in the implementation for functional consultants. For example, whatever the screens are there, whatever the info types are there, are not enough to meet that requirement of the client company, okay, according to business blueprint. So these people will be involved there and they will help us to create what kind of screen you need for the functional consultants. So all the functional consultant will go for configuration. Configuration, the differentiation between the functional and technical, that is. So technical people will go with the customization, that is backend process, and front end process for the functional consultant will go for the configuration based on the BBP. Right. In between, you have the one more activity also, the basis people, which I already explained you, authorizations, limitation purpose. So in the real time, you can say networking people, right? So if you becoming is techno-functional, that is latest requirement right now. If you completed that above, and if you know any functional modules, so that people will coming as the techno-functional guys. So very hard requirement in the market. Okay, so let us see what are the activities to be there in any organization, even in the recruitment process, even it is commercial industry, manufacturing industry, banking, treasury, real estate, so any department. So you have these functions, so these activities. So starting this activity of employee data, starting from recruitment to termination. So in between you have so many cycles. So cycles can start from your hiring. So recruitment, hiring, after that you can maintain employee data, employee master data, employee family data, employee dependent data, employee education recording, and what are the benefits to the benefit plans to be implemented. And after that, personal development, that is appraisals, or you can go for the change of pay, is also appraisal, change in position or change of position, that is promotion. So recording of education, payroll, time management. So these are all activities common for any company, any industry, right? Even for Indian industry or any abroad industry, right? So these activities are to be, configured in the SAP. So let us see, these are the contents to be covered in the, SAP HCM product, SAP project. So these are 10 contents. So first of all, you can create your business blueprint. So business blueprint is a base document where it is involved in SAP methodology. In the SAP methodology, you have the 5 steps are there or 5 methods are there. So based on that, you can go to create that your business blueprint. So based on the BBP, that you have to create company code, personal area, person sub area, employee group, employee subgroup. Basic structure should be created. It is called as HR structure. HR structure which contains enterprise structure, personal structure, org structures, right? So once you created this org structure for the SAP HCM project, so then you can go to create company structure, and after that you can create reporting structure. So company structure means departments, divisions, and your corporate office and sub offices all. So all org units, all organization units comes under organization management, where you can create step by step, that is corporate office, divisional office, okay, departments, divisions. So that comes under the totally OM. There only you can create reporting structure where you can create different types of jobs and positions, and the positions are to be occupied by the persons, and the positions will be there. So positions management or position reporting structure will be done under the OM. Then after that come to the recruitment part. So this is the general recruitment, this is normal recruitment, this is not e-recruitment, right? So in the this recruitment, we can go to, first of all, get this, requirement, job requirement. So after that, job requirement is given to the agencies and the newspapers. So it is old fashioned. Before, 2000, before that, there was some practice was there. So any job is vacant. So these jobs will be published in the newspaper and get the CVs, get the biodatas and scrutinize them and conduct your selection process and select a person and hire the person. So whenever going to hiring process, it's starting from employee data that comes under the personal administration, right? Personal administration means where you can maintain employee data, right? For which that SAP has provided you info type management, where you can store the data in the different info types and also upload the data of employees from the non-SAP to SAP also. So that is totally taken care by the personal administration or personal management, whatever it may be. So once employee is added, so then you can maintain that time management in which you can go to create, configure for your public holiday calendar. So which includes whatever the eligible holidays, public holidays, eligible festival holidays, and that has to be created. And after that, you can create work schedules, employee clock in, clock out timings, including your work schedules, which is normal work schedule, morning schedule, evening schedule, night schedule, right? So that should be created here. And after that, go for options and attendances. They are called as time types. So eligible leaves. In the Indian scenario, you can understand that leave management. So the absences are to be created. Different types of absences like your casual leave, annual leave, vacation leave, maternity leave, paternity leave, okay, sports leave, sick leave. So how many kinds are there? You can maintain that. So these are all activities will be explained on the real-time scenario only. And after that, once you created the absences, that number of hours to be linked with the payroll or number of days with the linked with the payroll. So then you can go to start this, that the payroll management. So payroll management under which you can create payroll periods, monthly payroll periods, weekly payroll periods also, and also create pay scale structure, which is pay scale type, pay scale area, pay scale grade, pay scale levels. So after creating the pay scale structure and pay scale periods, and go to create wage types. So wage types are called as wage elements. So these elements are two types in your pay slip. One are the payments and another is deductions. Then you will get the net payment. Okay. So you have to create here a number of wage types here based on the requirement of the client. And after that, go to run payroll evolution. So you run the payroll evolution while implementing of your time management also. So when you run this time management, when you run your payroll evaluation, so automatically that leave quota has to be updated. Leave quota, eligible leave quota. So based on the eligible leave quota, that employees can avail the leaves based on their eligibility, right? So after that, if you run your US payroll, if you run with Indian payroll, so in Indian payroll, we have only one benefit, that is ESI, employee state insurance, and other PF and employer contribution, that statutory provisions, etc., and labor welfare fund, etc., are to be maintained in the other, including in the payroll itself. But when coming to the US payroll is specific for this benefit management, because you have the nearly 7 to 8 benefits are there. So whenever employee join there, definitely your medical benefits, health benefit will be, which including medical, your vision and dental. So three benefits including the health benefit. Not only that, you have the other insurances, company shares can also be allotted. So many 7 to 8 benefits are there. I would explain in the whenever you join in the course. But we are covering here one benefit, which is health benefit. Okay, so that I will explain. What are the configuration is being done for that is enough for your insurance also. Okay, so that I will explain. So after that, we will go to generate the reports, HR reports. So these reports are useful to take the further action or further activities by the board of directors. So whenever you have the meeting, you need to download some reports also. So you can download nearly 200 reports also. There is facility. What kind of reports you need, you can do that. So these 9 contents will be covered with a single, employee, with a single employee, with a test employee. So once you successful all this, you should give end user training, end user manual, then you can upload the data of non-SAP data. So before implementing this SAP data, so the data will be uploaded through LSMW. The LSMW is a tool to migrate the data from non-SAP to SAP, right? So these are the course contents. Just I'm explaining the only important contents only. So you will also get that detailed activities which are covering in the 2 months. So this is 40 days course, 40 days course, every month 20 classes. So I will take 2 months to complete this with a very understandable and adjustment levels also. And after 1 month, we will providing 1 month access also for the purpose of practicing. So totally 3 months access will be provided you, SAP access, and I am going to covering this within 2 months. So every day 1 hour class, so 5-day week. Okay, so this is a small introduction of SAP, small introduction of these contents to you. So if you have any question, please ask me. Okay, Vidya.
This is a very good presentation, Ajay. Thank you so much for taking us through the PPT. I would like to check, would you also be taking us through the SP or a transaction, like how every module or every tree structure is prepared through a feature? Is that also be covered
Yes.
under personal and
There are so many.
organization management?
Yes, there are so many features are there here. So whenever you're going
Right.
to creating number feature, number range feature, and payroll feature will be related above feature. And
Yes.
if you go to pinch feature, that is adding of your administrators, and SCKHZ, that is a feature, another feature to where you can add, work schedules. Okay, not only this, so many features are there. So I will
Okay.
explain one feature definitely, and after that you can able to do easily, very easily. The features is the one of the part where you can do default values, right?
Right.
So
Right.
automatically that will be showing in the your payslip run, or you when you run your payroll. So definitely we are going to covering all tables,
Okay.
and all info types will be explained, and how many info types or the info type ranges also there. And after that you can also explain the features. So many features are there when you coming to the benefits also. So we cannot count for that much benefit, that type of features are there. So we'll cover everything. We'll cover everything. So up to
Okay.
payroll, this is standard payroll, standard time management activities will be covered. Anything else?
That's it from my end, Ajay.
Good. Okay. So Uday.
Yeah, we are good, Ajay. But are you also going to take us through how the business blueprint will be written and how the need analysis will be done and all this stuff?
Okay. Do you have any question on this?
Not on this. No, no. Did you hear me? No, I was asking. Will you also take us through
You you
the
you satisfied,
function?
right?
Yeah, I was asking some questions. So, are you able to hear the question?
Yeah. Do you have any question?
Yeah, I'm asking you a question. That are you
Okay.
also going to take us through
Yes.
how to
Yes.
write the business blueprint and
So your voice is stucking. I don't know. So I'm not getting a proper voice. Okay. Anyhow, I understood that. So I think you're satisfied. Let us see. You have one more class also. Tomorrow I will explain what are the contents to be covered in this all the 10 contents. Right? Murli, please.
Yeah, Ajay, I don't have any doubts. As you told me that tomorrow you will have another calls, right? So
Yes, another
if there
session
is
will
any
have to be
doubts,
conducted. So including what are the
yeah,
subtypes to be covered here. As you know, the Vidya has
yeah,
already asked me that what is the feature. So features will be also explained in detail. and what are the contents to be covered in this course also will be covered. Okay, right.
Yeah.
Vamshi,
Yeah, okay.
do you have any question on this?
No, Ajay. I'm good.
Yeah, it's clear, right? Okay, thank you very much. Thank
Yeah,
you
hi
very much
Ajay. This
for
is
your
hi.
time.
Hello.
And tomorrow, the same time, 8 o'clock,
Hello.
8 o'clock, we will discuss the
Ajay.
details of this.
Ajay.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Ajay, I have shared link to one of my friend also. He also wanted to join. So he's in a call right now. He wanted to speak to you.
So you can just go with the chat only. I'm not getting your voice. Please come to chat box. So add your, what is your question in the chat box. I'm saying here from hi. Because I'm not getting, it's totally stuck your voice. Yes, yes. Hi. Yes. Yeah, KP. Oh, okay, okay. So schema structures and PCR processes. So this is actually advanced course. Schema and PCR, writing of PCR, inserting the PCR into schema. So it is advanced course. Okay, but I will cover the schema structures. So there are ready-made schema structures already there for country-specific structures already there. So I will explain the functionalities of each and every schema, sub-schema, how to modify the schema into user schema. Okay, where that I will also explain some PCRs will be there in the standard one. But I am not going to write new PCR. I am not going to write new PCR. Only we are going to modify standard schema into user schema. So that much only we will cover here, because up to here, if you've done this perfectly, it's a great. So you need again writing a PCR, it's a separate course, right? So that is, I am very clear here. Schema will be explained, standard schema will be explained in detail, and PCRs also will be showing. So that is more than enough for this course. Actually, schemas and PCRs are not covered in this course. This is standard traditional payrolls HCM contents, right? And also take those through writing of BBP. I will give you BBP. I will give you standard BBP. I will easy as to be gap analysis. So these are comes under the discussion under while preparation of business blueprint. Okay. So we will get this. Actually, what is easy as? What is to be? So easy as means what actually we have in the course in the this technology. What actually expecting, that is called to be document. So which is comes under the total. This is BBP only. So gap analysis definitely will be there. So gap analysis means when you are discussing original requirement and what actually we are going to do. So that is very, very important. But I will cover that in the business blueprint, and I will give you model business blueprint. You don't need to create anything for new, because it is not you don't have any much time to create it, because I will explain all the things on the real-time scenarios only. So that is more than enough, and you will get maximum of experience who completed 3 years of real-time experience, right? If you practice well. So first of all, here you need to understand what is the path, how we are going to writing the path, and remember the path, right? So that is very important here. Once you done with the payroll, time management, OM, and the personal administration activities, so it is more than enough to understand up to payroll activities. I am going to running this is standard payroll only, right? I am not going to writing new PCR, new schema. Only whatever the schema structures are there, I will explain in detail how to modify, how to insert any PCR into that, how to delete the PCR from there. So that activity I will explain. That is primary activities, not fully strengthened. It will take again 2 months, 3 months, right? If you go with every scenario, so the scenario should be written. Scenario will be writing a PCR and insert the PCR into the schema, sub schema, and see the outputs. So that is advanced course. So this is standard payroll, right? What I'm explaining is standard payroll. So I think this is more than enough to understand, even for getting job also, even for explain, even if you discuss about the your schema structure. So I will explain how many schemas are there here. Nearly 30 schemas are available for the payroll and time management. So you can understand that scenario standard. So that is, if you discuss that one, you will get definitely good impression to your interviewer. So what I'm explaining here. But writing a PCR, inserting PCR into schema is not this course, right? Schema means it is a set of instructions. Writing of set of instructions and see that output in the payroll or in the time management, that is advanced course. So it will take much time. Okay. Okay. First of all, you need to learn this. You can understand these scenarios. Then we will see that later. But that is separate course. Okay, Uday? Okay. Thank you. See you tomorrow same time. So we will cover one more class. So tomorrow I will explain what I'm doing here in the HR structures, this OM management, recruitment, personal management, personal administration, time management, payroll, benefits, HR reports, and LSMW. Right? We will discuss these all in detail. So today this is a primary session. Please understand this. If you're okay with this, so tomorrow we are going to discussing that in detailed subtopics. Okay. Right.
Sure, Ajay. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, same time.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you all.